No.
Folks, hello. There's a comment already. Love for claw machines is the first one here. Welcome back. It's been a hot second, hasn't it? But the claw machines need to be filled, toys need to be found. And that is why we are here today, to find new toys. Do you know what? Last time, I enjoyed the toy hunting on 1688. I end up being wholly uninspired for some reason. So the new batch of toys that are coming, I've double checked them. I keep going back onto Alibaba, the shipping agent, and looking and going, no, I'm happy. They'll do. But I'm normally so excited. It's one of my favorite. Tell no one. It's one of my favorite parts of the job is hunting for toys. Because what other job do you get to do that? But this time round, we're going to find some things. I've got snacks, a woeful amount of snacks. They're green, of course. If you've never had these, baked pretzels with sour cream and chive. I wish I was sponsored. We're going to stay hydrated. We've got comments already. Thank you. I've missed you, Natasha. It's been too long. Oh, how did they do? Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. It is going to be a busy, here in the UK anyway, we've got 2 weeks of school holidays, so it's going to be so busy. I'm so excited. We're just coming out of Ramadan. Almost. I think it's like around about the 10th of April. So in East London, there's a massive community that practice and celebrate Ramadan, and but because of that, they fast and they don't. All the East London businesses have just gone way down, as you probably saw in my main form video. But coming out of Ramadan, people are like, "What can I do? Hopefully, what they can do is play mini claw machines. Do you know what? I want to say this out loud. Love for claw machines. Hashtag Natashka. Hashtag superfan. Is such a huge help. Behind the scenes, I've got my Discord open just in case she decides to send me some stuff. And her locations are killing it. This is why I take her advice. Basically, I just take the information she gives me and then I repurpose it and pretend it's my own. That's really what we're doing here. But coming up on today's show, what have we got? We're going to start with cartoon/anime. Oh, exciting. There I am. It's always got to be about me. I'm going to go to Marvel. Do you know what? Marvel currently, before the MCU just dies a death and people are super bored of it, there's still room to wring out everything from the Marvel universe. Just looking at Ant-Man stuff. We will look at Ant-Man stuff soon. And then finally, that's why my face shouldn't be there. Retro. Skip back. Nothing. Cartoon anime. Marvel. Retro. I make these slides so you don't have to. I need hydration. Hello, Kev Dallimore. Thanks for joining. I'm hydrating, Kev. We've been out walking Toby the dog on this Easter Saturday. Is that a thing? And it's been boiling. Sunshine. It's supposed to rain all weekend. And today, 16 degrees and sunny. I know anime is up your alley. That's why we're here. Though I know I've lost a photo. I've spent the past couple of days, trying to just research this stuff. And I lost a photo. There was some Demon Slayer plush, which I think you've got tons of, Natasha. But there was some, and I feel like hopefully somehow we wangle our way back to that. Yes, you are. You're the king of retro. Kev, also in the retro, I'm just doing up a button, you can't see. I was unsheathed. I was looking at phasers. I was trying to look at like what packs a punch when you walk past. So basically, that's all I ever think about. What makes someone go, what? What? They've got what in the claw machine? and I was looking for phases, and I thought maybe that wouldn't do the trick. Couldn't find any. The photo of a phase on 1688 goes, what, you want this car part? What, you want this electronic... None of them were phases. And I looked for a picture of the Starship Enterprise. And they were all, like... They just didn't work, is my point. Do you know what? It's boiling. It's 16 degrees and sunny here today, Kev. Can you tell? I'm a little bit sunblushed. Also, I know you love Demon Slayer. Look, I feel like Natasha and Kev, I channel your love into the show, just so you'll come back again. Shall we begin? Shall we? All right, I'm going to take you onto 1688. I'm adding it to the stage. How have you all been? How's your Easter been? That's my first question. Let's search. Cartoons, anime. Now, starting with cartoons, this led me down. I messaged my brother because he's got a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 5-year-old. I'm a good uncle. And I was like, what are people into? And he was talking about Bluey. And I've tried to search for Bluey, plush for a while. Oh, 1688's been funny today, by the way. You have to enter the photo twice for it to do anything. There we go. There we go. Let me share. Stop that screen. I'll say this once because it happens every time. I've got to stop the screen, share screen, because it opens up a new tab. Oh no! What's wrong? Is it hotitis? Too sexy phobia? Something like that. I don't know. Do you know, I was fishing the other day. Fun story. I was fishing the other day. And I what's that? Get that dirt off my shoulder. I was fishing the other day, and some teens came up to me. I was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Are you fishing?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, how do you do it? Can we do it?" And so these 15-year-old kids were perfectly pleasant, super polite, and I taught them how to fish in quite high winds as well. It's quite dangerous. It was negligent of me, let me say. And I was like, "Oh, do you know what? Teenagers maybe not so bad. I know yours are younger, Natasha." And then today we were walking the dog, and I think the kids are too excited because they've got 2 weeks holiday, and they're just screaming in the park. And I was like, am I legally allowed to go and trip them? If they accidentally tripped over, am I in the wrong? So I feel you. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. What are you? I hope you're on the mend. Where were we? Here we go. So Bluey, I know we're starting with keychains, Natasha, but I had a thought to do Bluey. Actually, I'm going to find that photo again. Bluey plushies. The problem with those is, with the Bluey plushies, unless you pay quite a premium, the other ones, the not so legitimate ones, look a bit dodge. However, these ones, I've clicked into a 2-year one. I'm back. Don't you worry. I have clicked into a 2-year one. Let's go with this anyway. Hi. Just busy sharing a screen. It's so nice to be back. I miss doing the lives, and I should do more of them. But here we go. So this is a 1-year one, 44% return rate, but there are a bajillion of these Bluey keychains, and I think they're just beautiful. Every adult I've ever known who watches Bluey, there's 1,000 TikToks about it, but every adult is just like, it's so beautiful. Such good life lessons. And I've seen clips come up on TikTok. And I'm like, genuinely looks moving. Don't do a store that's what. No. Do you know what? My main kiddie location is Kids Mania, up in Clapton Pond. You should go if you're ever in London. I show them all the time on my long form because they're just lovely people. They were my second, but one of my first ever locations in the first batch of 6 machines. And they're so nice and playful, and they'll be part of my videos, and they don't care. But it's full of toddlers. It's filled with toddlers, and I try and do my collections when I know it's going to be quiet, and then other times, literally, John, who works it, is like my bodyguard. He's like Kevin Costner, and he's just like holding children back who are all trying to grab toys from the machine. So I know what you're talking about. But Bluey, I'm bringing him back up. They're really good. They're really good. I was having a conversation with my partner today as I walk the dog, actually, and she was saying, "Oh, I went off on one, didn't I? I went off on one. Didn't even know what you were talking about. I should pay attention. No, and you're right. Basically, because of the going out, because every time you open a 1688 window, it opens a new window, and I have to come out and go back in again. And I was like, I clicked on the wrong one. But this shows you what I mean. There are dozens of ones that have been around for 3 years and 4 years. I don't trust the 1 year ones. I'm so smart. 2 + 2 is 5, right? Kev. I saw Kev on the weekend. I was going to go and film the second part of so we went to the Museum of Childhood, and he talked eloquently about Action Men, G.I. Joe, and honestly, he's got a life-size Dalek in his home, where his studio is there as well, and his paintings are amazing. Like, he paints, he's genuinely a world-renowned, I've talked about this many times, but he's a world-renowned painter, and I forgot to bring microphones. However, Kev, you saw what was happening with my belly. I can't say no, Kev. It's free food. Free food. But do you know what? While you can look at my beautiful ginger face, I'm going to go back to. I'm going to go and search for a Bluey plush. How are we enjoying the music? Here we go. Here we go. The legitimate, like the beautiful, the actual plush of Bluey is gorgeous. Is gorgeous. However, there's something just not right about. Shall we call them the off-brand ones? What is with 1688? I have to search twice with a photo today. It's like, I don't trust you. Ask me again. Here we go. No. It's no better. It's not coming up with. It's not coming up with it. We're off to a slow start, people. What are you guys up to for Easter, is my question. What are you doing? I have a friend, one of my best friends for years and years and years and years. Here we go. We'd have a Sunday roast with the family. My mum's from Sheffield. But we didn't do like a weekend of family and food. And he literally WhatsApped me yesterday going, oh God, Saul, I'm so full. I've had meat, 3 types of meat and fish, Ferrero Rochers. I felt a little jealous. Yeah, do you see here? These guys have been around for 2 years. These are beautiful. But they're 30 Juan. 30 Juan. These are 5.8. pick this up. By the way, if you see something, stop me. What I have struggled to find is smaller bluey stuff. You can get like little characters, and you can get 12 for like 46 yuan, which is what? Someone do the math. £10, so about $13. You can get 12 of them. But they're just only about half of them, and they're within a size that the M1 can grab anyway, and then they get smaller and smaller. Oh, where did you go, Kev? Where did you go? Michael Jones. No one wants me to sing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mr. Michael Jones. Michael Jones. I shouldn't sing this, but we got a thing going on. Good stuff. I hope it was pleasant. I do like Tammy. She's upfront and honest. For those who haven't ordered from 1688, a lot of us all use the same Megan from up north in UK, kind of tried and tested Tammy from Alibaba as a shipping agent, and she's fantastic. She's not the quickest, let's be honest. Sometimes there's a delay, but she is tried and true and tested and honest, and that's what I like about her. Good. And also, do you know what? I've had a couple of times where she's like, oh yeah, sorry, they don't have this in stock, but we'll deduct that. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry, we'll deduct it. She always keeps you up to date, and she does what she says. So, what did you go for, Michael Jones? Shipping wise, did you go for? Did you splash out the cash? Did you go for the air shipping at $8.88 a kilogram or something like that, or did you go for the slow boat at $3 something? In which case, in about 38 days ish, plus however long they take to ship it to you. On your side, you're going to have some brand new toys. I think my new ones arrive in about 15 to 20 days. I've never been to Pevensey. I've never heard of Pevensey. All right, let's move on from Bluey, folks. Let's move on from Bluey. We are on cartoon and anime. And I've clicked the wrong thing. What have we got next? So, I really wanted, I'll show you in a second, I really wanted some Scooby-Doo stuff. And this led me down a rabbit hole. So as you can see here, these cute little Scooby-Doo pendants. This could also go in retro. I wasn't sure where to put it, but I stuck it here. This could also go in retro. But trying to find stuff was quite difficult. Let me... I think I have to scroll down, but what it did lead me on to... Can you tell me, have any of you guys got food-based items? Are there rules and regulations about food-based items? Because if I can't find them here, I saved the picture. I saved the picture. Let me, I think I have to price tag it. Actually, I'm going to choose this. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's not waste our time. I'm gonna search for this. Oh, I found a secret. I don't have to go in and out again. Just use the same page for some reason. So these, oh, there we go. Now I have to go out and in. Does anyone have food-based items in their claw machines? You know, I think a lot of people talk about. A lot of people get into vending initially and sell by dates and having tons and tons of stock. Not so good. Not so good. However, I really like the idea of these. Get rid of me. They are... Let's translate it while we're here. Why not? I love this packaging. And I think there's some things you can get away with when it comes to kind of like other languages on the packaging. But this, the Disney Tsum Tsum. Tsum Tsum. I'm 110% sure that's how you pronounce it. Prove me wrong. Tsum Tsum. Cola and lemon flavour. But you've got these adorable Winnie the Pooh chipmunks. And they're like 25 cents each. I don't know. I kind of think they're eye-catching, different, and popping. Tell me what you think. It is an actual lollipop. It is an actual lollipop. So, this is everything. I had a guy recently on my YouTube, one of my comments going, hey, you're doing this illegally. And I was like, I'm going to come back to this. Hey, you're doing this illegally. And I was like, yeah. And he obviously lives in my area because he was talking about Tower Hamlets, which is the borough, the official borough where I live. And I was like, yeah, you're talking about this specific law, these specific gambling laws, and I'm acting under these specific gambling laws. And so I phoned the Gambling Commission again. They're like, no, it's fine. You may want to check with your local people, local like Tower Hamlets themselves, but it's fine. But it got me so worried. But I'm always wanting to make sure I am, I'm abiding by the law. I don't want people to come and take my machines away from me. So I don't know about food. What's it like in the US? Would you be able to put in snacks in Natasha? Other than yourself? There's a big old snack. I'm really good at flirting, guys. I'm really good at flirting. Thanks. I agree with you, Kev. It is slightly glitter bow. I went into I showed them on my latest long form, not to consistently plug that, but go and watch it. Yeah, go and watch it. Why haven't you watched it? But Hyper Reality VR, and I love the guys there, but they have got these coins made. And I've been asked a few times, like, why aren't you doing merch? One, because I don't have enough viewers. But two, I'm British and coy. But they have these amazing coins they've just got made. Proper metal from AliExpress. And I'd love to get some of those glitter bear coins that I use for my... She doesn't mess with food. She doesn't... Natashka from Russia / America. She don't eat. Yeah, I know. And I've had many locations go, hey, can we put this in here? And I'm like, no, because I'll get arrested or my machine's taken away. But also with food, I'm like, no. Today, when I was researching this, it was the first time I've got Toby hair. I can see I've got Toby hair all over me. It's everywhere. It was his birthday yesterday. He's 6 years old. Yeah, I don't normally mess with food, but lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. There's something about lollipops. I'm just throwing it out there. This is I'm going to get a snack while I'm off camera. This is what I love about this feed. It's all nonsense, but it's live. We're just spitballing, aren't we? We're working through stuff together. While I munch on my cream cheese and chive, if any of you have an idea, just write it down. And I'll search it. Let's find stuff together. Alright, Natasha hates this. And I want her to love me. So let's move on, people. Let's move on. with cartoon. You have to wait while I search. That's how it works. That's how it works. These guys, they're at my price point. Though having said that, I'm trying to move into central London. That's my game plan, to kind of like counteract dips and peaks and troughs, because there's always tourists. And as such, I think I'll be able to raise, mainly because it was the location owners that suggested it, was like raise it to £1 a play, which $1 in the UK, $1 in the US makes sense. In the UK, you know, it's a bit much. Like 80 something pence a play is a bit crazy here, but in central London, not so much. So I have been looking for stuff, but these, is this the right one? I apologize for the delay. I'm trying to find the one that's been around for, here we go. It's the wrong share screen. Here we go. Yeah, you can get some small. They're not that small. They're probably about 8 centimeters. Keychain plushies, but they don't look good. They look knockoff. That's why I'm going to come in the corner here. That's why, Natasha. I know you hate keychains, and I get it, because you have larger machines. In the OG minis, keychains, because you don't have to put them in a ball, because they are present. They are my bread and butter. Genuinely, they are what everyone wants. Every time, one of the location owners as well is like, "Can I get?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course you can." But I think as soon as you put them in a capsule, it loses its vigor. And I've got a Mega Mini, or a Mega Star as it's called, and they kind of get lost in there. So I understand your why you don't do that. These, however, I love them. 9 yuan. So what's that? It's £1. So $1.20. And actually, these guys have been around 2 years, but they've got 62% return rate. And if you go up in the years, or they've been around, they're not much different. They're between 9 and 11. Look at these little cute little bags. So I was searching for Adventure Time stuff, because I love that show. I love it. And look at them all. Oh, you guys don't see the zoomed in one. What you're after really is Dead Elmo, right? That's what everyone's after. Dead Elmo. Cheeky vape. But I think these are. I personally think these are fantastic. I need. They are 15 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So the question is, which of these is winnable? Which of these can you actually win? Or for those, I was looking for my phone. Give me a second. It is looking for my phone. Guys, I'm super embarrassed. I'm super embarrassed right now. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Currently, my phone is on 0%. That's why. Oh, that's so annoying. Can you still hear me? Wonderful. So basically, we're going to have to do this blind, because even though my phone has been charging, all right, I can fix this. All right, let's. I'm going to add these mofos back to the stage. We're going to have to do this There's got to be no HD, folks. I'm going to have to find my old webcam. Look, it would not be a glitter bar show unless... Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Is that plugged in? Okay. Whilst you're here, tell me what you think about these. Tell me what you think about these. Oh, it's going to be an awful, awful HD, like SD nonsense. Please enjoy the sounds of me grunting as I try and find the back of my computer whilst knocking down my green screen. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't live, folks. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't live. Would you put these in your claw machines? Would you? He says, stalling for time. No, you're stalling for time. Guys, I'd like to take this time to tell you about Toybox HQ. If I'm going to be blind, I might as well sell myself. Toybox HQ, there's a link in the description. Basically, if you don't want to deal with the faff, Mr. Anime Frank is here, I can see. If you don't want to deal with the faff of 1688, Toybox HQ, just add Glitterbar at checkout. There's a link in the description. Add Glitterbar at checkout. And, no, your computer's fallen over. Add Glitterbar at checkout. And, you'll get a cheeky wee discount off. Oh, no! I'm going to put that up there. Do you know what's really strange is, I was going to say this, and I feel bad now, as my whole world falls down around me. Dragon Ball stuff doesn't do well in the UK. I don't think it's big enough. I do not think it's big enough. All right, settings. Camera. I'm just trying to see if any of this actually works. Logitech camera. There we are, folks. Okay. We're back up and running, and we're in 1999. Mr. Anime Frank, the link's in the description. What do you want from me? The link is in the description. God, I look completely different. Do I need more light? This is what happens when I'm in HD. Delicious. In SD, oh, what's happened to him? Mr. Anime Frank, it's in the description. Not everything is there. Not everything. Basically, if I bought it, it's in the description. Or some of it is anyway. It's quite close, isn't it? All right. It obviously can't deal with green screen. That's so sad, though. That's so sad. I got a whole bunch, and this is the problem, I got a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z keychains and statues, and I thought they would do really well, and they really haven't. They haven't. Welcome to the past. We are time traveling. I would have put my other webcam on, but it's got such a wide angle that my green screen, it ain't going to cut it. Good question, Brothercon. So, for those who haven't seen it, in a bid to plug my own... God, it's so close. Wait a second. I need to move back because no one wants to see me this. See, I'm ruining the magic. No one... for those who haven't seen the long form... I turned up to a shop last week. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. I I turned up to a shop last week and it was a completely different shop. I literally walked in the door and was like, oh, is this the same place? Can we? That way. That way. It is what it is, folks. And it was a completely different shop. However, Cash, who works there, lovely guy, was like, no, Sol, it's the right place. It's the right place. There we go. Now we can do it properly. But however, the owner of the previous one was so nice. And this tends to be what happens is, it doesn't matter what shop you go into, what location you go into. I often go in places going, I'm never going to say yes. But if the person behind who owns it goes, oh yeah, no, I get what you're doing, then you're in. And yet there's other places I'm like, of course they're going to take it. And they just have a bit of a strange attitude. And the new guys, I didn't film them because they didn't even say hi to me. They didn't even acknowledge that I was there. And Cash, who works there, is just a lovely human being. You know, he's one of the good ones. And he was super apologetic that it all happened, and but they just didn't want it. Not only didn't they want it, they didn't even want to speak to me. I was a nuisance to them. So, fortunately, the guys over, they've just opened up Angel and Crown down the road from me, has been taken over, and the new business. And they are working their bum cheeks off to make sure that their new pub does well. They've got drag quiz nights, they've got jazz nights, they've got free pizzas, and they were like, yeah, we'd love this. So fortunately, I had a place lined up. 4 million. Where were we? So yeah. Guys, welcome to live streaming in 1994. My eyes are glistening though. How beautiful is this? We have barely got through anything. We've barely got through anything. What do you think of these? Is it just me? I'd love to win a bag. Like, we're spitballing here, folks. We're spitballing here. But a 15 to 10 centimeter bag, if you had an M3 claw, dead Sesame Street, Muppet there. If you had a M3, would this pick it up? Surely the straps alone. There we go. I didn't think I was crazy. Apart from Dead Elmo, do you like these? Because actually, do you know what? I'll search for what. This is how I came to these. I'll show you in a second. Which is with cartoons and Adventure Time. I absolutely love. Adventure Time is one of those crossover shows that are so good. Stop the screen. Go back to the past. Here we go. I love these guys. Let's do it by price. An actual fact, 7 years, $4.50. It's a soft print, but they have a few of them. Let's translate. I really like these as Adventure Time stuff. $4.50 each. So 50 pence, 60 cents each. Some are better than others. I worry these are a bit large, but him and him, I think we could do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's with these, they're like, it's really strange. You can find, especially in keychains. No, you're obsessed with keychains, especially with keychains. Their quality and their look-alike. Again, I'm loath to put the camera back on, but again, Glitter Bear Industries would like to say that these toys are to be used for free giveaways as prizes and not to be sold. That is Important. Mega prizes, yeah. I if I was to go for a mega prize, I would go for a larger versions of these, because these, if you can get these for 60 cents, do you know what I mean? There's bound to be a $2, $3, $4, $5 version of them that I, as a 42-year-old human being on this earth, I would love to have. So, I see. Yeah, no, you're right. Me and Michael Jones. You are right. I look ill, folks. Help me eyes. All right. Let's add this to the stage. We've gone from cartoon to anime. We haven't done any anime. Let's be honest. All right, let's do anime. Let's do anime while we're here. Why not? I do need to find the original. No, none of the anime is there. That's really annoying. Downloads. We may have to skip anime and go straight to Marvel. My goal in life is to please Natasha. Anime is going to be have to saved for next time. Let's move on to Marvel, shall we? I found these guys. It's going to make me search twice. It's going to make me search twice. Here we go. I'm back, folks. Share screen. You can never appease Natasha. All I want is her undivided attention and love. Is that too much to ask? What are we on here? Oh, we are. Okay. I don't think they've come up. That's really annoying. I hate this webcam. I hate it. Let's go here. I found very specific ones. Let's see if these guys are it. You know how we've all... I can't appease you either. I feel my goal in life is to please you, Mr. Anime Frank. And I love your dry wit. Even though you are a little... No, I won't say it. I've yet to learn... Which photo? I've yet to learn how to please you. So, hi folks. Thanks for joining me here on MySpace. It's ridiculous. Here we go. I really like these. So if you know, like, a lot of us have all bought the exact same Avengers, Marvel, very cheap but very functional, soft plushies. But these, apart from maybe Iron Man, I think these even, you've got to do them in quantities of 24 or more. I think these are more expensive than the ones I found initially. I think these are great. Such a fun design. Yeah, I don't know what is about the Iron Man I don't like. I really like Captain America. What else we got? Let's play the video. We skipped anime because even though I did 2 days of research, I don't, as much as this seems ad hoc and badly put together. I hate going to this camera now. can't even deal with the green screen. As much as this seems like an absolute travesty of a live stream, I put work into these. And I save photos and I search and I troll 1688 so you don't have to. And specifically, what annoys me the most, Calm, go to bed. That is your real name, Calm. I found Demon Slayer for you, Natashka. I found it for you, and the photo has disappeared. Hey, y'all! Isn't he such a nice guy? He's just... You get a feel for someone, and then they prove you right. There's nothing greater than being going, oh, I was right about that person all along. Howard Hospitality Group is with us, and he's a lovely man amongst mere mortals. I'm tired of your sass. I'm tired of it. Next time. Because there is anime stuff. There is genuinely anime stuff. Let's bring this back up. What do you think of these? They are... I think they're about 10 centimeters, but I think they're grabbable, you know. Somewhere along the lines, though. And they're so much better than those cheap... We've all got them. I've still got some. I've still got the cheap Hulk. And actually, to be fair, the Captain America and the... there's another one. I just don't like them very much. Which photo? I'm going to Discord. I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm saving this. Are those M3 claws? I'm currently on Discord for those who don't know what's happening. I hate that on Discord you can't... Yes, I can save an image. If these are real... Honest to bejesus, my favourite things are crossover. I currently have in my 1688 order that's on its way is some Pokemon stroke Marvel crossover. However, I know they're going to weigh nothing. You know when you can tell that they are just hollow plastic and they're cheap. And I was uninspired, folks. I was uninspired. But these... Anime Frank, I have taken your photo and I'm going to run with it. These I really like. They don't show the dimensions. Does it say the dimensions? 24 pieces per pack. 4-inch, so they're 10 centimeters. I think even on an M1 claw, these are winnable. So, Mr. Anime. Hey, folks. I hate this cam. Wait, I need more light. There we go. If I just hold this up to me. Well, never has one being been so handsome. If I just hold this in front of me, I'm the most handsome man who's ever lived. I'm going to stick that there. That's a bit better, isn't it? I'm going to up the brightness. Mr. Anime Frank, the photo you just sent to me on Discord, is that an M3 claw? Are you trying to basically tell me to up my game? Oh, it's so bright. In real life, that's so bright. Let's go searching, folks. Let's go searching with what Mr. Anime Frank has just sent us. Get rid of that. I swear, if these are real, I'll be so happy. Dave, they are real. They are real. I was sent the buff Pokemon, you know, like by Extreme. Oh, I gotta do it by Extreme, and I love them. I still need to get some. This is haunting, Mr. Frank. Haunting. I'm gonna see if this is in my price range. Doesn't matter if it's not, because for you guys. That's an awful laugh. That's properly tickled me. It properly tickled me. I don't think, without bleeping it out, it's like sex offender. I didn't bleep it out. I just paused. It's like sex offender Pikachu. That's horrendous. It's my sense of humor. It's my sense of humor, but I'm trying to keep a family-friendly show here for some reason. That Pikachu has done something and is proud of it. Look, if ever you wanted to stock something that stopped people playing, can't believe what that has tickled me and haunted me in equal measure. I said earlier on, my goal is for people to walk, you know, people who would normally play a claw machine, but you go, what? What's that? What's that? And want to play. This abomination. God, do you know when you get older and you start laughing like someone who you're like, oh, an old person laughs like that? Apparently that's what I laugh like now. That's someone going, children, cover your eyes. No, move on, move on. No, sales would plummet. That's what you want. You want people to spend the money, win the mystery boxes. So crude, Michael Jones. You want people to win the mystery boxes, then go, oh. I mean, I secretly love it, but oh. Do you know what? I'm actually after those mystery boxes. I was talking with Megan, up north UK Megan, and she was putting in an order for specially designed, specially ordered, reduced size, because you can't put the 10 centimeter ones in the OG minis. It's just not going to work. But I really love the Chinese boxes you guys have over in the US, but we just don't have those in the UK. They're not, it doesn't equate. Maybe the Starbucks cups, but those mystery boxes I can see doing really well. I just need to find ones that are like keychain size. That's what I'm after, because they will take up a lot of the OG mini space. A lot of the OG mini space. Where are you now? Where are you? I almost said yes, and I was kind of like, I think the minimum order was like 1,000 or something. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, they're just gonna, I don't have, you guys have seen in my videos the size of our apartment. You know, it's London, so space is a commodity. I ordered a new fishing rod the other day, and I was like, I don't know where we're going to put it. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. I've got boxes of my new flyers, and they are jammed under things. So 1,000 of those. If I could order 200, because I like the idea in the OG minis that there's just one or two or three, you know? Because people, I'm the same. I'll be like, what's in there? Even though it's the exact same price as the one next to it, what's in there? I'd play for it. Folks, thank you so much for joining. We are not even halfway through. We're just not going to have time for it because I'm a hungry boy and I've not eaten yet. We were distracted by this. Drinking my water because I'm a good boy. All right, where were we? We were on Marvel. I am gonna save it. I do have at least 2 or 3 locations where that will do incredibly well. In other places, they might ask me to please remove my machine. So we're going on a bear hunt, folks. We're going on a bear hunt. What is next within the Marvel universe? I genuinely really love those those Marvel plush. Here we go. Behind the scenes, I'm just sorting it all out so you don't have to. Of the... Oh. Those are great. I saw some squish ones. You know, some... some kind of like... You know, the ones you squish and return to form. And I really like them. But I think the paintwork would scratch very easily. I'm going to present something to you. You ready? That doesn't seem right. Let's do it anyway. Here we go. Here we go. These are, let's translate, so we're all in this together. That light is so bright when you're not here. 67% return rate, 3 years, fine. $14.50 each, so what's that? Less than $2, let's say. Less than $2. This Loki, these are 20 centimeters. That Loki looks amazing, as far as I'm concerned. That Loki, let's big it up, looks fantastic. So if you want some mega mini prizes, I really like the design on these. Mr. Samuel L. Jackson. Black Widow's a bit like meh, but how do you do Black Widow? Unless you're going to do like a skin tight. How do you do Black Widow? Ant-Man is how we all started this. I was looking for Ant-Man. He's okay. Loki was a 20 centimeter mega mini prize. I like that. I like that. How long have we been going, folks? Hard to tell. How long have we been going? Almost an hour. I'm not gonna lie, it seems longer. Okay, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this for much longer. This camera, I mean, drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. So, what else do we have? Folks, other than Anime Frank, if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. We're going searching. We're going searching for more Marvel stuff. Oh, these guys. Oh, God. I don't know what is 1688. You've got to search twice now with a photo. No, I've already made this. I've already made this. We are moving on, folks, to retro. To retro. Let's do it. Give me a second, Wallace. Here we go. So I messaged my dad yesterday and was like, do you remember when I was a child and I forced you to go outside and take a photo of all my toys on the rockery? Such was my upbringing in Scotland. Do you remember that? And those were these bad boys, trolls. So I'm always on the lookout for, I mean, this is nonsense. I'm always on the lookout for the stuff that hits your feels, you know, do you know what I mean? So, and I've messaged my brother and I've messaged other people. Time is awful. I'm 42. And so in my head, Rihanna's Umbrella came out the other year. And it's like 15 years old. Under my umbrella, illa, Who? So I was like, what? In my head, Powerpuff Girls, Simpsons, Futurama, all that stuff is like slightly retro, but is what for older people is something they'll play for. And I have this specifically in London. What is still relevant for young people, but older people find kitsch and hits their market. And I realise I'm so out of the loop. Like even Baby Shark is now long forgotten. Bluey's in, but Trolls. I was just like, it just popped up. I've got very few things in retro, so if you've got any ideas, let me know. Let me know. You've all gone quiet in the comments. I'm so sorry. So Trolls, I asked my dad, he couldn't find the photo. Couldn't find the photo of Trolls for me that I made him take on the rockery. But weirdly, I think these things are still in. Also, this haunting naked child. Mr. Squidward. Let's search for something else. The retro was hard. I really searched for like old kind of like robots and old Star Trek stuff and old. And actually, what happened with retro was Toy Story came up, and what we've been presented with is derpy. Michael Jones, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I literally, if you're willing to spend 20 cents, you can buy a rock. You can buy a stone from 1688 for your child to decorate. For a child. I'm just tired of it, Natashka. I apologised. And I apologised. And I apologised. So, you know. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do you know what though? Miss Natashka, I mean, had the Dragon Ball Z, had the Demon Slayer stuff come up. I've actually been searching well outside that's why I brought the bags, because the stuff that's outside, most of the stuff today has been outside of my specific budget. And yet, what do you want from me? Oh, what do you want from me? It's not how it used to be. I'm going to sing the whole thing. They're taking my life away. Doing it every day. What a voice. He should be on American Idol. I genuinely, I don't care about my budget anymore. I'm trying to find stuff for me and you. And yet still, you're being a little bee about it. A little bzz about it. I didn't say the word. Silly putty. So, this is another thing. I looked up Play-Doh. What happened to these photos? I did 2 days of research and I've come here unprepared. Because Play-Doh, you can search for Play-Doh. So, I was saying to Kev earlier on, I looked for Star Trek. I looked for the phasers and there was nothing. The photo it kept bringing up like car parts, and electronic devices. And I kind of realized that the phasers, they would just blur into the background unless it was in packaging. And then the actual SSS Enterprise. Oh, can't use words anymore. Really. I can't use words anymore. And I couldn't find a good old-fashioned. And I was also looking, because if you look at Kev and I's old long-form video, we went to Museum of Childhood. They had Robbie the Robot from Twilight Zone, from all the old films. And I couldn't even find him. Look, if I say this politely, if you could, you're no longer welcome. Please don't. You're the only one who watches. USS Enterprise. Why did I want to add an extra S? I need to hydrate, folks. I need to hydrate. What I did have in my current batch of 1688 is a ton of Tamagotchis, or unbranded Tamagotchis, because that in retro to me was like, it doesn't matter what age you are, that I would play for that. I think an 8-year-old would play for that. We'll see. I might be proven wrong. What I have been proven wrong with is say my partner earlier on today was like, because I was saying weirdly, out of all the keychains, which are the things that are the first things to be won in London anyway, on the M1 Claw and the OG Mini, they're the first things to be won. But weirdly, and I kind of get it now. The Elsa, Frozen, Disney Princess, Ariel, all that stuff, the keychains people aren't playing for them, because I think not to make it male or female. I think the female ones, as my partner was saying, was if I was a young girl, I'd want something soft and fluffy and plushy, not the keychain. Whereas, and it's a good learning curve, it's all a learning curve. Where were we? We were nearing the end, because I can't deal with Natasha's nonsense any longer. I feel like it's just aggressive flirting at this stage. Where were we? Toy Story. Oh, I haven't shared it. That's why. Stop screen. Share screen. These little bad boys. Oh, the bums of all these bad boys. Look at that little tushy. These are $2.50 each. They've been around for 4 years in Japanese, but they're still 61% return in Chinese. Where are the photos? I think these are quite cute. How tall are they though? Can we use these? No. Folks, they're 4 to 7 centimeters. They're useless. So I'm going to go through some of your... Buzz is great. What's a Powerball, Kev? What's a Powerball? So I'm going to go for... I'm searching so you don't have to. Save image. Because weirdly, I actually think these will do well. /wave to you as well, Claw Mania Vending. Welcome, by the way. I think this is the first time you've been here. Archived, only in the sense that you can watch it again. Yeah, if you go over to my YouTube channel, it'll be saved on the live section. Guys, there's so many comments coming in. One, this means nothing in the US. In the UK, this is FU. But either side in the US, this is peace. This is peace. This is... My partner's just come into the room with Toby the dog. Extreme toy search. I would, but I don't want to give Extreme Vending any more publicity. Like, I don't feel like he needs it. Yeah, I know. I need to work on titles. It's one of my lowest. Also, please don't. I love you. Marry me. Oh, it's a super bouncy ball. But yeah, not only that, this is going to be archived. Claw Mania Vending LLC, if that is your real name. If you watch the other videos that I do, which is when I do order from 1688, which way around? God, I hate this camera. I will then show them off and say, hey, look, do you like this? is it a yay or an A? There's a free spreadsheet. I've attached it to this as well. There's a free spreadsheet from 1688. So anything that... Can you hear that? That's Toby the dog eating food next to me. I don't know why my partner's just brought him in there. I said I love you. So yeah, you can look at the list below, and then you can go and view them as well for yourself. The spreadsheet below, and then view them yourself on my 1688 toy reviews. So you can see them in person. That's the whole point. Is like, hey, does this look like something that will work for your machines? Hopefully so. Yeah. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Let's do one more search for Play-Doh. When did you live in the UK? Why did we never meet up? I don't know who Pancake Humper is. Or maybe I do. I think maybe they messaged me. But that's so weird. My partner brought in Toby the dog to eat some food and then took away Toby the dog. It's so strange. I'm being distracted. Last but not least, and actually, I don't even think stop screen. Let's search for, because I actually think this will do well. Just little tubs of Play-Doh. Here we go. I'm going to present to you. I'm going to share screen. I was obsessed with Play-Doh, and there's different variations of it. You can hear me vape in the background. But with these, I think they're crazy winnable. Like they're just the right size. And if you have you lived in Cambridge, where that's super. Cambridge, for those who don't know, is a super lovely place. Super lovely. I'm going to find photos of Cambridge. My partner not only studied in Cambridge, she also works there. I'm going to share this with you to end the whole stream with. Look how lovely Cambridge is. You can boat there. I don't even know where that is anymore. Here we go. You can go boating there. You can visit the university there. Look how lovely. Look how lovely Cambridge is. Basically, if you have £1 million, $1 million, go live in Cambridge. I say that. £1 million gets you nowhere in the UK anymore. Folks, I'm not sure what we achieved other than changing cameras here today. We've annoyed Love for Claw Machines. We lost Anime Frank. Kev Dallimore is a trooper. Couple of things to get through. One, if there's anything on 1688, if you're not sure what to buy from 1688, check the free list down below. Basically, if we've gone through it here and then I've went to buy it, you'll find it over on my 1688 toy review, and you can look for yourself. And then, but you also know that if it's there, there's little notes there. It'll tell you if I like the quality. You can tell if the company's been trusted, and it just helps out a little bit. Number two, let's find it. I partnered up with Toybox HQ because, you know, running a YouTube channel is not cheap. But basically, if you can't be bothered with the whole 1688 thing, these guys, Toybox HQ, have incredibly cheap prices already. But add promo code GLITTERBEAR. The link's down in the description. You'll get a cheeky little discount as well. And also there's really helpful articles. So go do that. And number 3, go and check out my long form video. The link's down below as well. I am whoring myself out with all the links. I just love you for joining. So, last but not least, let's answer a question. If you've chosen the slow boat from China to the UK is all I can answer. To the UK, I think it's the same to America. To the UK, the slow boat's about 38 days, and then add on whatever the delivery company, which is normally like anywhere between 2 days to 2 weeks, depending on what delivery company they've given it to in your country. But 1.5 months normally since delivery date. But as Natasha said, ordering takes a while. So you order, you've done it already. You order, they buy it for you. It comes back, and then they say they're going to ship it. And then anything from 2 days to 2 weeks later, they go, oh, we've shipped it. With Tammy, it's normally within a week. So whenever that shipping date is, roughly 40-45 days. Let's be honest, 40-45 days. You get used to it. Let's not promote anyone else. Just because her videos are amazing and everyone should watch them, let's not shy away from the fact that everyone should be watching my videos, because it's not fair. Folks, you've been amazing. Thank you for joining me. Probably the next time you see me, I want to do a video. I'm going to get in contact with folks who have different alternative machines other than claw machines, and see if we can make a live from that. But also the next one will also be when I get my next batch of toys from 1688, which is the next couple of weeks. If you haven't already, go and check out my long form video as I cycle around London collecting and restocking my claw machines. You're wonderful people, and I appreciate you for joining me. I'm not sure how much good I did. I feel like I may have hurt the community in some way, and I'll do it again, see? Until next time. Thanks so much. Happy gaming.